Hi, I'm excited to share this project with you. It was a personal experience for me because back in college I had many good friends from the islands. This is my chance to learn more about these wonderful people and their culture. My name is Carl Haverberger, and this is my project on the Samoan people. The history of Samoa begins with a map. You can see the Samoan Islands highlighted there in the middle of the Polynesian Islands. Archaeologists say that Samoa was inhabited about 3,000 years ago. These people would have migrated from neighboring Polynesian islands via boat. This is the reason the people of Samoa are so strong and powerful. Life was hard and getting there was hard. The Samoan way has been practiced for more than 3,000 years and holds just as much importance today. The Samoan way includes ways and principles of living with music, dance, storytelling, tattooing, respect of elders, and above all, family. Life in Samoa is family and community-based, where everyone looks after one another. The Samoan way was resistant to the Western influences that inundated the island in the 19th century. Germany or Dutch, Great Britain, and the United States colonized the islands. Christian missionaries were established missionaries on the islands, and that did hold. Samoans continue to worship Christianity today. However, they speak the word of Christ in their traditional Samoan language. Three things stand out to me about the Samoan people that makes them different, maybe, compared to the other Pacific Islanders. Their sense of family, those beautiful tattoos, and the Fa'a Samoan, the Samoan way, have all endured 3,000 years of people migrating in and out, missionaries, Western ideas through colonialism. These things have held strong and continue to hold strong today. The women of Samoa were amazing artists, using the natural resources seen in some of these pictures here. They would build tapestries, mats, clothing out of leaves and fibers and nuts. They were incredible, crafty artists. If you've ever been around Samoan people, they love to sing. They are amazing singers. They love song, and they can dance. That tapa cloth on the previous slide takes hours and hours and hours and hours to make. So many hours, in fact, that they get passed down through generations to be completed. But to break up the monotony, the women would sing songs and dance and find ways to pass the time. Probably the most recognizable adornment of the Samoan people is the tattoo. This is an example of a pea, which is the male version of the tattoo that goes around the waist, around the butt, around the legs, all the way down to the back of the knee. In some places, completely blacked out. Here we see in the older picture on the left, two tattoo artists applying the tattoo to a young man. It is a rite of passage, a coming of age thing. One person holding him down, stretching the skin, the other using a stick to create a rhythm that matched the design. Up above in the right hand, you see a modern picture using the ancient tools. Here we see some designs with the spearheads up above with the warrior spirit and the protection. Like I mentioned before, it's a rite of passage. You can see the difference between the pea and the malu there. On the left is the male, and on the right is the female designs. The heritage piece, there would be lines or bands representing the family and the heritage side of things. Major events, accomplishments, those things were tattooed, and it was like a permanent old school social media in a way. It was who you were. You were your tattoo. Here we see the designs that you might see on these tattoos. It was a thing, like I mentioned before, a rite of passage. These tattoos told a story, told the life story of the person. If you looked at the tattoo, you know which family they belonged to, what their position was in the community, what they have done, what they do. It was their modern day social media. Here we see two other recognizable adornments worn by the Samoans. On the far right, a lava, which is a rectangular piece of cloth wrapped around the waist like a towel, and the sperm whale tooth necklace. Here you can see some modern day lavas. The bright colors, they're dyed in, and the intricate designs and patterns you see, real common. I love this picture of 5 Samoan women repping their Malu tattoos, and you can see their lavas as well. Really cool. Some cultural thoughts. In the Samoan culture, there are 4 recognized genders: male, female, fa'afine, and fa'atama. The fa'afine and the fa'atama are fluid genders that live somewhere between male and female roles. According to an article, many fa'afine and fa'atama take on the important and honorable role of caring for the elderly. They also take time to educate about sex, which is considered taboo in some of the Samoan villages. One might expect attitudes towards transgender and non-binary ideas to be negative to the extreme, but in the Samoan culture, tradition and respect of elders supersedes superficial ideas expressed by some with certain Christian beliefs. The Fa'a Samoa overrides something that has divided our American culture. I like to ask people about their tattoos because their stories are interesting. The Samoans may have been some of the first humans to do this, to have their life story proudly displayed to everyone in ancient days social media. The Samoan culture can be studied and understood via the tattoo, the symbols and patterns representing family, community, ancestors, nature, hard work, love. It's literally a Bible or a guide for everyday living inscribed on the skin. Pacific Islanders, in particular the Samoan people, value the right things in life, in my opinion. And isn't sociology just an opinion anyway? I'd like to dedicate this project to Bruce Cecily. My memories of Bruce are vivid, and when I saw this Samoan people as an option for this project, I immediately thought of him. As I've read the descriptions of Samoan people and their history and their way of life, I'm reminded of Bruce and I'm amazed at how much he mirrored the culture. I think I can describe Bruce and write this paper about the Samoan people at the same time.